Good morning, adventurers. It is 6:15 in the morning. It is my favorite time of day because I get to go explore the hotel without people around, without the kids because they're all asleep with their grandmother, and I get some coffee, and it's just my favorite time to go explore a hotel. So I'm going to take you around and show you more of Cabana Bay without a bunch of people around, show you what's open, and about to get on the elevator. Here we go.
Here is another view of the lazy river with nobody in it because it is early in the morning. But just the ambiance, like the landscape, the trees, the plants that they have like put into this to make it like a little tropical theme is just absolutely gorgeous. Universal truly goes all in when it comes to their botany. I'm really impressed with all of the variety of plants. You'll see it also in like heavily themed areas of the park, like Jurassic World. Jurassic World has some amazing prehistoric looking plants. It's absolutely gorgeous. Just want to give you an overall tour of how beautiful this is. This is the lobby of Cabana Bay right here. As you come out, you're going to have a beach area. Lots of chairs for sunning, lots of beachy area. There are some fire pits over there. And just sweep on around. That's the Continental building. That's one of the towers. And straight ahead is the pool and entrance to the lazy river. Extremely important. Coffee. This is the Starbucks location. It is open at 6 a.m. I will say that if you're going to get Starbucks, it's probably good to come when it first opens.
The line is actually, it's not long. It's not long at all for the Starbucks especially. But if you are wanting coffee from Starbucks, I would come between 6 and 7. More specifically towards the early end. I was going to go by Bayliner Diner and get a couple of things for the kids for breakfast. That's usually how I wake them up, is with food. It gets them motivated and gets them going. But the Bayliner Diner does not open until 7 a.m. So since nothing else in the hotel is open and I have my coffee, I'm going to walk you guys around and show you some of the stuff that I couldn't show you yesterday because it was really crowded.
So walking into Cabana Bay, this is the first thing you are going to see. This is the lobby. You have the Swizzle Bar right there to the left. You have these ginormous palm trees with the skylight coming in. Straight out is the pool area with the slide. To the left is the Bayliner Diner. To the right is your check-in area as well as your baggage claim or your baggage check-in.
So with the baggage area, that's a place that if you come early and your room isn't ready, you can give your luggage to them. They can hold on to it until your room is ready. If you want to go city walk or anything like that. We got here at 1 p.m. yesterday, y'all. 1 p.m. and our room was ready. I don't know how often that happens because I've seen videos where people have said that their room was not ready. So I don't know if that was an Orlando Informer thing where they just had the rooms already set up and ready to go, or if that happens frequently. But either way, they make it super easy because even if your room isn't ready, they have the baggage area where you can leave your bags if you are trying to go do something, go to the parks or go to City Walk.
Okay, so we just came out of the lobby. They have these little seating areas. I saw people sitting here with their luggage yesterday. I guess they're waiting to check out. You have the Starlight building. You have the pool area with the slide. The slide doesn't look very long, but this is actually the first time I've seen it without having to see the diving board area. So, you know, it is a little slide. It is fun for kiddos. Over there you have the Thunderbird building, and over there you have the Castaway building. Over here is a little sand area. It does look like there's games in there. You have a ping pong table, some posts with a basket on top. I don't know what kind of game that is, but you know, if you do, leave a comment below. Let me know what it is. Let me know if you've played it before. Let me know if it's fun. I don't know. And then over here you do have a map of the area. So this is where we are right now, where that little red mark is. Looking at the map, number 1 right there in the middle is the lobby. As you guys know already, I am over here in the Beachside Tower. They are doing lifeguard training right now, which is really awesome. And then over here you have the lazy river and the big pool that Christian and I went to last night. Tayshawn was really tired. He was being a little poop head, so he stayed in the room. Hopefully he'll be a little bit better today. And then if you want to zoom in, you actually have a smaller map down here that shows all of the stuff right here. So what I'm going to do now is walk you up and show you this area, which has the bowling alley and the Jack LaLanne fitness studio and all of that, because we had done the first floor, which was the front desk, the luggage area, and the Starbucks. You know that coffee is important. And we're gonna wait for Bayliner Diner to open. So I'm gonna go see if I can find the arcade as well, because Christian wants to do that today. Walking back through, this is the Swizzle Lounge. I think that it opens later in the afternoon, or even just open for nighttime. It's a smaller bar, so it's not as popular as some of the other ones. But I did talk about the refillable mug for alcoholic beverages. You also have the ATM over there, restrooms, and the Universal Gift Store, which is not open as well right now. I believe it opens at 7. Gonna check that out later on and put it in a video for you guys. But I did see a bunch of Harry Potter merchandise, as well as Jurassic World. So I'm probably gonna be spending a lot of money down here, unfortunately, but that's okay. We're on vacation. I set a budget aside. I know what I want to spend, and that's some of the Jurassic World merchandise that I'm definitely wanting to look at. And it's getting you up to the Galaxy Bowl. You are going to go up these little stairs right here by the Starbucks. So we're going to keep on walking up here. You have a nice little fountain down there in the middle. It really gives you like a, like this is a value resort, or a prime value resort. And with the amenities and the little features and the plants and the just everything's absolutely a little bit more upscale than Disney. I gotta say that, for real. At the very top of the stairs you have Galaxy Bowl. This is the menu for what's on their menu. You can grab food here and drinks. And it looks like it is open from 1 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. So that's really good. We're gonna try to hit that up at some point. I do hear you have to have reservations, so it's really going to be a matter of if we get reservations or not. And if you walk on around, you have the Jack LaLanne Fitness Center. So Tayshawn said that he wanted to work out while he was down here. It is open from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. It does look like there's some people working out, so I don't want to videotape in there. I guess it's a good thing to get up early on your trip and work out. Not really my cup of tea when I'm on vacation. Here's the other side of the Galaxy Bowl, because we are coming back around past the stairs to come over here to the arcade, and I have located the arcade. It is called Gamerama, and it is open from 11 a.m. till 11 p.m. and you got your games in there, your typical games for kids. So that's what kids like to do. Spend your money on games. At least that's what my 5-year-old likes to do. It is 10 till 7, and this is the line for the Bayliner Diner. So get up early if you want to eat before early park admission, or get donuts like we did. I was going to get some food and take it back to the room with that line. We're going to see. This right here is the Fun in the Sun Rec Center. I don't know what this is, nor what it details. It actually looks like it's closed because it has partitions up.
So the Fun in the Sun has like tables and chairs up. I don't know if they have it rented out for like a convention or something else, but over here you do have little seating areas with benches. There's really like a lot of area in this hotel that you can kind of just hang out off to the side, not be around a lot of crowds, but yet still kind of be in the middle of everything. So I really like that.
This is an overview of the Bayliner Diner seating area before the people come and start filling up. I wanted to show you there are tons of tables. There are tables outside by the pool on both sides. You have your refillable drink station. You have your mural on the wall. Your freestyle Coke machines if you have the refillable cups. And as you saw a minute ago, the line is on the other side of this wall over here. So about to head down probably in like 15 minutes and see how the food is looking down there, see if I want to grab anything for the boys. Oh boy, yeah, the line is the line's starting to get a little long. So yeah, I might walk around a little bit more. All right, walking out. Down there is the fire pits that I was talking about. You got another one over there. There's your beach area. This is the side with the Volcano Bay, along with the large pool and the lazy river. Like I said, the pool is big, but it's not huge. Like, we stayed in Pop Century last year, and Pop Century has a huge pool. We have also been to Art of Animation, and that pool is huge. That pool is huge too. Now, one thing, Christian said that he heard music under the water last night. I don't know if it was in the big pool or if it was in the lazy river, but that is something that I need to take the GoPro on and see if he can hear it, or see if I can hear it like he said, or if it was just something he was, you know, hearing from somewhere else. But over there is the Hideaway Bar and Grill. That is where you can get your refillable alcoholic cups. The cup itself is $15, I believe it was, and refills are $12 after that. So I went ahead and got one because I do feel like I'm probably gonna have at least one drink a day while down here. Not a big drinker, but I do like to have a drink to unwind, especially when my kids have been driving me crazy all day long in the parks. Here are your pool hours, 9 a.m. till 11 p.m. You do need a card to get into the pool. I found this out last night. I went to go pull the door and I could not get it, which is fine, which is perfect because we don't want everyone in the pool. But it does look like you have a little, is this a mosaic? I needed a picture in front of a mosaic for my school project.
So I'm not allowed to get in right now because it is not 9 o'clock yet, but this is overflow seating for the Hideaway Bar and Grill. There are stairs leading up here, so you can come up here and eat if there's no seats downstairs.
All right, so over here by the Beachside Tower, you have more game areas in the sand, more tables. You have a tic-tac-toe board. There's that little pole. You know what I found out what the pole and the basket is? It's for the paddles and the balls. So that's where you're gonna pick up all of your game accessories. Good to know, good to know. So yeah, then you got your tower there. And I'm just gonna keep on walking around, showing you guys more of the Cabana Bay.
Okay, change of plan. It is officially 7:05. I finished my coffee, so we are gonna go check out Bayliner Diner for breakfast, see what they have on the menu, get a refillable mug cup. If you are coming to Universal, I wanna say the refillable mugs, you have park refillable mugs, which are only good for the parks. And you also have resort refillable mugs, which are only good for the resort that you are staying at. So it's kind of a bummer, but at the same time, keep that in mind. Last time I came down, I tried to refill my mug at the wrong location and it didn't work. So this time we are making sure that we have a resort mug, a park mug, and alcohol mug. So unfortunately, you have different cups for different things. So do keep that in mind. Don't buy one cup for every single person for every single place. You know, try to spread it out if you can. I'm not a big soda drinker, so I'm just getting one for my mom and one of my kids, and I feel like the kids can share. That's just me. But, you know, do what you want to do, but just do keep in mind that it can get pricey when you are buying that many cups. Okay, so the lines for the food were really long. I'm gonna actually revisit those tomorrow and let you guys know what is on the menu. I did get my Cabana Bay refillable resort mug. It was, I believe, $16.99 plus tax. It came to $17 and some change for 3 days. So we are getting a cup for 3 days. It's good for coffee, tea, soda, and slushies. Good morning from Cabana Bay. First of all, I'd like to apologize for my voice. It was a long day yesterday. We rode lots of roller coasters and I did lots of screaming. So we are going down to check out the breakfast area.
That's why Mommy was showing me.
At the Bayliner Diner, and we have our refillable mugs. So I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about the room. The shower actually is really nice. It's got the handle on one side and the shower head on the other. It took me a minute to figure that out. I was like, where do I turn the shower on? But the water actually is really nice. The water pressure is decent. The water pressure on the toilets though, not as good. Especially with my boys, I've had to tell them, you know, hold the handle down. Make sure that all of your stuff goes down the potty. So the water pressure isn't that great on the toilets, but it's still a really, really nice room. We're still extremely happy with everything, you know, as far as accommodations go with the hotel. So we're gonna go explore the hotel a little bit. It's a rainy day. We don't have tickets for daytime admission, but we are going back to the Orlando Informer tonight. So I'll be making more videos on wait times, crowd levels, and food as we get to the park. I also want to talk about smoking accommodations. I am an ex-smoker, so I don't smoke anymore, but it's very important to know where your smoking locations are. Universal actually has a lot more than Disney does. I remember when I smoked and we were at Disney, it was really hard for me to find somewhere to duck off and smoke, and I would have to walk really far. But Cabana Bay and as well as Universal have them literally in every little area, like every building, every land, all of that. So that's actually really convenient for those who are wondering.
It does have hotel themed merchandise as well as body scrubs and cups themed just for the hotel, as well as swimsuits, swimwear. Into the gift shop, you do have robes, you have the sorting hat, and you do have a variety of wands. When we stayed at Dockside last year, it looks like they didn't have this many wands because I wanted a Tonks wand and they did not have them at Dockside, but they have them here. I bought one yesterday, so no worries. I got the wand that I wanted, but just a FYI, Cabana Bay does have a little bit bigger assortment of wands than the other hotel that we stayed at last year.
Good morning from the Bayliner Diner.
Hey guys, look at my fruit. And look at my birthday.
So Christian got some fruit.
Yum, 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 yum.
We actually got breakfast burrito and bacon, egg, and cheese croissant, and one of the sides was fruit, and the other side is potatoes. He says he doesn't want to eat anything but fruit, so we're going to end up taking some of this back to the room. But I wanted to show you guys, this is your bacon, egg, and cheese croissant.
Yeah, I'm eating my breakfast right now with my fruit.
And we have our breakfast potatoes. And I was really excited to try the breakfast burrito because I heard it was really good. So this is going to be a look at the cross section of it. It has pepper jack cheese on it, egg, and probably some other things. I'll have to look at the menu.
Mommy, what is this?
That's pineapple.
Okay.
No, that's dew melon. All right, so we've had breakfast and we have made it to the Atomic Pool over here. Over here is the Atomic Bar, or Atomic Tonic Bar, and they have food and alcoholic beverages. It's still like 10 o'clock in the morning, so we aren't drinking, but they do have snacks over there. And if you swing around, there is the water slide. This is our first time in this pool, so I will be switching to the GoPro in just a few moments, getting some footage of Christian and I in the water, as well as going down the slide. So I'm officially on the GoPro, and they do have towel stands. There is the lobby right there, and the Atomic Grill, and the Atomic Bar. Atomic Tonic. I keep calling it the Atomic Bar. It's Atomic Tonic. And they do have a freestyle machine right over there by the yellow poles. I just want to say that over there is a splash pad. This ramp right here is to get up to the slide. And then that is the slide right there. It's a short little slide, but it's still cute. And it looks like you have a diving area. Not a real diving area. It's supposed to look like one of those old-fashioned high dive boards. But the slide does enter into the pool right there. He's got a noodle and his puddle jumper, so he is good. He's like a little fish, y'all. He does very well in water.
Hey, GoPro! I'm swimming with my pool. That's not mine. So get lucky. The owner's playing with it. Because they left it here. Remember?
Yep.
And they're in trouble for losing it. Right, Mom?
All right, we're going to take you guys around and show you the rest of the pool. No, don't splash him. Look, they're even taking a bath in the water. Stop. Be nice to the duck. So here's a look at the splash pad. We are heading up to go down the slide. But I just wanted to give an overview of the little splash pad here on the Atomic Pool side. We also have sandy areas over here, as well as these little cabanas that you can actually rent out for the day. And there's another look at the pool bar. Ooh. Here comes Christian. Yay! Good job, buddy. Is that fun?
Yep.
How did you feel about that slide?
Cool.
Is it fun?
Yeah. Watch, guys.
Yeah. So one thing I want to point out is that if you are looking for a pool to like relax and chill in, this one actually has like a seat all the way around the outside of it. So I'm going to take you under and show you the seat. Sit down right there, buddy. It's a very, very big pool. This is bigger than the one over by the lazy river. We did hear that the lazy river is going to be closed for a little while today for unexpected circumstances. Not sure what that means, but we'll take your word and play in this pool today. We got this guy out of the room. Now he's flipping Christian. Here's your float. Coming back from the atomic pool, we decided to take a different way. And it looks like there is a Flamingo park at Cabana Bay right here. Looks like just some little seating areas if you want to grab your food and have like a little private area. You do have some covered seating and covered tables over here. So that's kind of cool. This table actually has a checkerboard in the middle, so you could sit and play checkers if you wanted to. Sunday, and it looks like Cabana Bay is busy. Lots of people in the water today. It is Volcano Bay. Volcano Bay. Volcano Bay is busy today. Lots of people in that water. Pretty day. All right, guys, it's lazy river time. All right, we are now in the lazy river. Come on, buddy, this way. So it does have cool little waterfalls. Cool little waterfalls all down the lazy river. It is like 7 o'clock at night, so it's kind of chilly, but it feels good after a long day at City Walk and hanging out. So this is going to be our POV at the river. They do have tube rentals. The tube shack was closed when we went by, so I'm not quite sure on the pricing, but I will try to get that and plug it in a video. So I really like the aesthetic of the pool. Make sure he catches up with me. I've been kind of floating on my own. Here he is. Look at him. He's got his little floaty on. He's good, y'all. He's good. We got these really cool palm trees around and these water features. Good job, buddy. Palm tree, Florida vibes. We got a cool waterfall up ahead. Yeah. Along with some tall palm trees. We got several little waterfalls throughout this river. I heard it was really short, but I mean it's a pretty sized lazy river for hotel quality, if I must say so. Don't get me wrong, it's no water park, lazy river, but it's definitely something to hang out at. And you got Volcano Bay right over there. The water park is connected to Cabana Bay. That's our tower right there. No, you can't get out right here, buddy. I really like the palm trees that are like over the lazy river. That's really awesome. Very, very cool. That's the other tower. Looks like this could have possibly been a waterfall at one point too.
Hey, yeah, let me go faster.
Go faster.
I'm going to water again.
Oh wow, they do have water guns. It doesn't look like they're working right now.
Yep, they're definitely not working right now. We got them roped off. They got the water guns roped off, buddy. More water features, more waterfalls. Go into the waterfall, buddy. You already went under it? Time to take you guys under it. So I did want to talk about the drinks at the bar. You do have a refillable cup and you get a discount on drinks whenever you come back and refill that drink up at the bar. Especially in the big pool. This pool is a lot warmer. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. This is the pool and this is the crowd levels. Do a 360 spin so I'm not pointing it at anyone. And yeah, so it's a big pool. It doesn't feel crowded, but it definitely has a lot of people in it, if that makes sense. Over there is the lobby. We have a little walkway over there. And actually goes up to... You want to go underwater and say hi? Yeah. All right. Good job, baby. Look, come here, let's do a spin. He insists on having a little bit of fun. Little bit of fun in the splash pad. This is really good for younger kids, you know. So like to just run through and get wet. So we made it out for the poolside movie. We were gonna go get in the Lazy River, but it looks like it's closed this late. It's about 9:30 at night. It's our last night in the hotel. So we wanted to come get some pool time in before we leave in the morning. And there's the screen.
Look how tall I am over here.
I see you. There we are. Cabana Bay. Oh, don't pull on me, I'm sunburned. Stop. No, they drive me crazy. I promise they do.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah, guys. Look, buddy. Say hey. I'm in the hot tub. We got in the hot tub.
I got in the hot tubby. Make cookie.
Yeah, you're being a good boy in the hot tub, huh? Is it hot? It's getting toasty.
Good morning, adventurers. It's a super sad day because it is checkout day today. I am heading to the lobby for my last cup of coffee before we head back to Atlanta. But I did want to say that the checkout process is very easy. You can text them and let them know you're leaving, or you can just leave and they will take care of everything for you. Whatever charges will be billed to the card on file. We're gonna be hanging out until about 11 o'clock because Christian has some points on his game card. So we're gonna be going by the arcade one last time to cash those in. This is how close our hotel is to the parks. You can actually see the Velocicoaster sticking out right over there, right above that wall. That's the top of Velocicoaster, that's the top hat. I wanted to walk you around the outside of the building because I wanted to show you some of the things on the outside out here that are actually really cool. I didn't get to look at them my whole entire trip, so taking the long way around the lobby, around to the lobby. I'm gonna be going by the bus stops. I'll show you guys the crowd. It's a little after 8 o'clock right now, so in between early park access and regular park opening. So this is the line for City Walk. You do have a bus here. One just pulled off, so it looks like they're running pretty concurrent. You also have this bus right here going on, as well as this. So That one's going to Cabana Bay, Sapphire Falls, and Aventura. My mom did say that the other day when she was leaving the parks and when Christian and I were staying for the meetup, they had her on one of those types of buses that had the nicer seats and all that. So they probably had other coach buses helping transport. And this is why I took you on the outside of the building. I wanted to show these old cars. These cars were actually used in movie sets. So this one was featured in It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. It's got the luggage in it. This was used in Two for the Road, starring Audrey Hepburn and Albert Finney. It's also got the vintage luggage in the back seat, ready to go. Wow, look at that. This Thunderbird here was featured in Queen of the Nile episode in Twilight Zone and Palm Springs Weekend, starring Robert Conrad, Troy Donahue, Connie Stevens, Ty Hardin, and Stephanie Powers. Look at those old seats, y'all. And last but not least, this Imperial was featured in Attack of the 50-Foot Woman. And look at that pillow. It says Imperial 58. We also got the luggage in the back seat. I guess everyone's going somewhere. You notice right here, you got some paint cracking. I don't know if that's from just sitting out here and having like years of wear and tear on it. And what's crazy is I have to question myself. I wonder if anyone has hit these cars coming in or coming around this roundabout. I think of weird things like that. It's just a question that my brain produced and I don't have an answer. But here's the sign, Cabana Bay Beach Resort. And I'm about to head in through here, Bayliner Diner, and get some coffee. So I just saw a bunch of people with some fancy lanyards. I think that they're either doing some kind of tour or some kind of group event. So I do think that that's where the big coach buses were heading because they are a little more dressed up. Maybe a convention of some sort, I'm not sure. But you do have the buses running for Universal as well as whatever event is going on. Another thing I want to point out is coffee is free here as long as you have a cup to put it in, as well as water. It looks like the same thing goes for hot chocolate and tea as well.
So I just wanted to get one last look at the lazy river. This is the outside of the lazy river. I'm actually behind this gate that says no entry. It's also early in the morning, so the pools are not open yet. But I did just want to give an outside look of the lazy river because it's so awesome and beautiful. And Tayshawn did not get to experience it because it was closed last night when we came down, but he did get to swim. We did get to see a movie. It was Men in Black 2, I believe, that was playing. We weren't too into the movie because we were swimming, but I know I did see Will Smith in his black suit fighting some aliens. So I do know it was some Men in Black. Here is another view of the lazy river. As you can see, it goes on around that way. And it makes a pretty wide little circle. I heard other videos say that was really short. Yeah, it's shorter than like a theme park lazy river, but I thought it was pretty long for a pool lazy river. So I gotta give it to Cabana Bay.
If you are looking for a hotel to come to that has lots of amenities and nice size rooms, come to Cabana Bay. I gotta say it's probably one of our favorite hotels down here in Orlando, Florida so far. One last look at our window. It looks like it's gonna be a rainy day in Florida. They are also doing road work down there, trying to make it a little bit more accessible for buses and cars to get to and from Universal and the hotels. It looks like either team members are arriving at Volcano Bay or they might be letting people in. I think those are team members though. You can tell with their shirts. One person has on a rain jacket. It looks like they're expecting some rain today. But I just want to talk about how beautiful this view was. Like I said, we are in the corner, so you can't see the full volcano, but still a beautiful, beautiful view of this amazing water feature right here. It's pretty cool too, because you can see the smoke coming out of the volcano at times. Usually when the park is open, and it shows very well at night as well.
So just a heads up, this is the tower that we are staying in, and that is the entrance to Volcano Bay. So if you are going to Volcano Bay, the tower might be the move for accommodations. Literally right there. That's why you can see it from our hotel. Not even a minute walk